Here's what happened this week at City Council.
Our update on Monday provided a comprehensive update on COVID-19 trends in our community. It was also an update on our citywide testing program. And we talked about the economic development trends and the effect that that's had on El Paso. We've seen a significant spike, about a 66% increase in our per capita average of positive infection rates in our community. So we want to continue to stress the importance of wearing face coverings, practicing good social distancing, and frequently washing your hands to mitigate the spread of the virus. We're also still seeing a high percentage, about 20% of all of our positive cases that are coming from people who don't show symptoms at all. So taking the preventative measures in social distancing, wearing face coverings, and washing hands isn't going to just protect you, but it's also going to protect others. And that's really important for us to stop the spread of the virus in our community. The other message for the community is if you do develop symptoms and you're feeling sick, please call your healthcare provider immediately to get additional guidance and schedule yourself to get tested for the COVID-19 virus.
The result of a resolution passed initially in November of 2019 and updated back in May. What this means is on September 1st, the City of El Paso, the police department, will be working the cite and release program as follows. It's a citation or summons issued to the offender that meets the eligibility requirements in lieu of being arrested at the time. Basically what it does is send the case to the courts and the DA's office, and they have an appearance with the county courts. So part of the resolution was working with the stakeholders in the city of El Paso, and we had discussions, meetings with the county courts, the county court administrator, district attorney's office, as well as the officers that are going to be working the program, and city leadership to include city attorney's office. So we'll be ready to start September 1, and in the month of August, we're going to be training the officers on the program.
This week, Council approved item 11.1, which is improvements to the Student Memorial Park. This program was funded under the Community Development Block Grant, whereby residents can make requests for projects to be done, and if there's enough neighborhood support, we wind up being able to fund them with federal dollars. The project entails installation of a new playground, a solar playground canopy, benches, a picnic table, and a sidewalk connecting the features. It is scheduled to start in about a month and will be completed by February of 2020. Altogether, there were 8 bidders, 7 of them were local, and the contract was awarded to Black Stallion, a local contractor, in the amount of $319,000. For the community, this just means more recreational opportunities in that area, and we're looking forward to putting it all together.
This week, we presented to the council and the community a variety of activities that have been planned to commemorate the 1-year anniversary of the August 3rd tragedy, mass shooting at Walmart here in El Paso. What we shared with the council was that typically the types of commemorative activities we would have planned would have been those that it would bring large amounts of people together to reflect and respond as community. However, because of the COVID-19 pandemic, we've decided to create a variety of activities that will allow people to mark this event and this anniversary either at home, virtually, or at their own pace and own time in person with a variety of ways. One of the things we're working on is a permanent display at the El Paso Museum of History that will launch on Thursday, July 30th. That will be available virtually until the museum is open to the public. That evening, we will also light 23 circles filled with luminarias at Cleveland Square. The other activities we have planned include a week full of interviews, images of artifacts that will be going live on Facebook. We're asking the community to also upload their own stories, their own original artwork, poetry, music, with the hashtag El Paso Strong and hashtag A Time to Remember. We will also be tying orange ribbons at Ponder Park on the temporary memorial That will be done all day on August 3rd. Orange is a color that is used to remember victims of gun violence. In addition, we will be lighting the public artwork in I-10 and Airway orange. The airport will be lit up in orange. And we will also have a billboard reminding people of this anniversary close to the Walmart site. This is incredibly important to the community because I think this year has really shown the true meaning of what El Paso Strong really is. August 3rd was an incredible tragedy that affected everyone in this community, made national news. And I think as we approach the first year anniversary of that, it's important to remember what brought us together as a community. It's important to remember the stories of those who were victims. And it's also important to honor the sacrifice of our first responders who ran in to assist. I think we all can agree that in the weeks after that tragedy, we felt incredibly united. And I think the anniversary will be an opportunity to do that as well.
On July 27th, we'll be reviewing the appraisal roll, as well as presenting the no new revenue and the voter approval tax rates. We will also be reviewing council budget requests and setting a budget hearing for August 11th. It's also an important date because we'll be introducing our tax levy and the tax rate ordinance. This is important because it sets the tax rate that is being proposed by City Council for FY 2021.
The task force is a group that was convened by both the City Council and the County Commissioners to research, create, advance, and present a comprehensive plan based on medical research, other best practices, and local data to help us get back to as much of a normal as we can. The task force presented an update to City Council on their work with draft short-term recommendations for how to get our community back to normal. This work is so incredibly important to our community because we all have so much uncertainty and there's so much fear. But this is a group of professionals, medical professionals, public health professionals, and policymakers working together to get our community back.